What's going on, guys? I'm your old mate, Dr. Cuts. This is Encyclopedia Ray, and you're watching Just a Tippin'. And tonight we've got some very special guests in studio. I don't know if you recognise these handsome fellas, but if you give them a Google, you'll find out who the fuck they are. We've got Mr. Charlie Stanaway, Mr. Billy Hole. Billy Hole. Hey. Thank you guys for turning up.
Cheers, mate.
Welcome, brothers.
Nice to be here.
Good to see you guys. Fucking, hey, what are you guys up to? You're down here in the Tauranga.
Yeah, we've got a bit of work on to do tomorrow for one of the boys.
Oh, yeah?
How about one of the crew?
Good work.
What else? A few other missions while we're down, maybe.
Yep.
But yeah, just take it easy before we catch up with you guys.
Great time to come and catch up with our blooming and regular asses.
Yeah, so we seen you over at the Chrome on the weekend. Well, you didn't see me. I seen you Billy, down at the finals at night, and we seen you, Charlie, during the day. You know, well, he was
busy.
He was just turning up.
I was just show pony.
He was just turning up. He didn't even have a car.
Yeah, trailer queen.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Straight back.
Whoa. So no, it was a good weekend, though. Eh?
It was awesome.
Yeah,
Good weekend.
Yeah, fantastic. And Charlie, you're just cool skids, bro.
Yeah, the exhibition one should have been the final one. I was a little bit pissed off for that.
The reverse in.
Oh, that was
that was after.
Oh,
so they're filling the final.
Oh, sorry, yes, right. The end one.
I think I got 2 practice skids during the day.
Yes, you did.
And you're one, so you got more than the others.
Well, there was about 4 or 5 cars got asked to do exhibition skids while the judges tallied up their points.
That's right.
So it's always a privilege to get asked to do stuff like that. The car's performing well, touch wood. It feels like it's giving its best, could be its last. It's been really strong motor. But I give it a hard time. It sits between 8 and 10,000.
Okay.
It really likes to, I think the shift lights are 8. So a lot of that burnout when you're in the dark, when you see the shift light coming on, it's all around over the 8,000 RPM mark.
Yes.
No rev limiter. I don't like rev limiters.
Well,
hey, if you've got them sweet as, like they're each to their own.
Yeah.
But that's just, I'm just old school. That's the easiest way without going into it. I'm just old school.
You can just hear when it's going too hard.
I think you could
you know the sound of the engine.
It's taken me a few motors to get that right.
Yeah, I'm sure. So let's go into the whole Billy Hole, Charlie Stanaway. How did you fellas meet, man? Like, you the dynamic duo, the rotary motherfuckers. How did you fellas crack up?
We sort of we did our first duet.
We crossed paths a little bit before, but Dargaville was when we really first hung out. We're giving each other shots and stuff down the back of the pits, and they're calling us to come up to the burnout pad. And he's like, let's just go at the same time. And I'm like, what? Yeah, let's just go at the same time.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I even had to shunt the security guard off the front of the car. Don't gotta get in there. Let me in. He's getting the way. Then who's the this one? I think Shane.
So that's the bro Shane Velazquez.
Yeah, so he was like, oh no, they're allowed. He's running this dude over to get in there.
This is up in Dargaville.
Rural
burnout comp. They used to have like a boxing ring fights. And wet t-shirt comps. One time he decided to pour the whole. We were up on stage for some reason after the judging. He decided to pour the whole barrel of water on all these hungry dudes waiting for the t-shirt. Didn't you remember that? He blended this drum over on all these hungry fellas that were keen to see some boobies. Eh?
Stayed left out of there.
Oh no, but Shane just shut it down there and was like, no, it's all good. And like that dude's like Mr. King hit, so you don't fuck with a bro. I just seen a picture of him today, actually, like, and he's like over 50, and the bro's cut like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hard, like, bro, he's fucking looking fit, bro. Shout out to the bro Shane for always picking us up in that burnout comp.
No, I'm just trying to take my shirt off. I'm the same, but
the first big sort of hung out, really, probably.
I suppose,
So how long ago is that?
2012, I think it was actually. It was a good year for me.
Oh, 10?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
2012.
You reckon?
My car singing year was like
12 years ago?
It was cooking 4 years.
Coming up 15 years now. That was
No, 2014.
20
12.
You had the Willie Green motor in the
Coming up
100.
15,
Willie
right,
Green,
right.
yeah, Willie Green built me a bridge here, and it was just sparkling. I was going from like slapping first, slapping second to fourth gear on the pad, you know. It was,
What body was that in? Was that
my
the
gold wagon.
in the wagon?
Yeah,
Mm.
wagon, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got that. That's just at work at the moment.
I see, yeah. It's still on the road to street.
Yeah,
yeah.
right
Yeah,
deep
you know
in
what to
the,
do.
it's right deep in the corner
You know
now.
what to do.
It's just like a bit of an effort just to get it out now. Get there.
You're just telling me about Chris and all the paint jobs that he does, you know, he's got
Yeah, I don't want to pull that one out of the corner
Yeah.
because it's going to be real dusty. You've got to sand it all up.
seen a paint job on a blooming, you know, little wagon coupe, you know, like,
Yeah, no, it's
So
good.
big.
It's got a bit more of a fashion paint job probably this time.
Same colour?
that's
Same
some
colour,
time.
but-
That's some blooming good time though, that friendship.
Yeah,
Hey,
hard out.
some-
Yeah.
So, we've had our ups and downs.
Most trips we're going to get to come to Barney's, won't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
What did you say the last one? Oh, we haven't had a punch up yet.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Oh, so
Not
hey,
quite.
if you like
I've had words. good
YouTube
ones.
stuff, like as we like YouTube stuff, I've seen Bread Gang. It's an Australian brand. Like these fellas doing red bag ship, not cars,
Yeah.
but like they just like they've just recently bought a bar in EOS. You know, that's how their legal
Was that
sponsors-
Greece?
Yeah. So, but they had these two of them, and they travel around fucking everywhere, Thailand, fucking all the countries, and they do a $20,000 and $1,000 challenge.
Yeah.
And this would suit you guys.
Would
So you travel around, and then they do a heads tails. Loser gets the 20.
Oh, yeah.
$20 gets the 1,000.
Not 20,000.
So whatever continent you're in, whether it be baht or euro or American dollar,
Yeah.
for the night, one gets 1,000, the other one gets a 20.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
one
And then
time,
they film their experience overnight.
so when they were in Thailand, they did a couple of different ones in Thailand. But one of the ones they did in Thailand, one had been to, like, you know, when you go to the Thai fights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he set up where there was one particular one where you can challenge your mate, or you pick someone.
Yeah.
Basically, we're like, yep, I want to have a go.
Yeah.
And you fucking smash some piss back. And be like, yep, I want to go.
Fighting
And they set you up with they set you up with another European person.
Oh, yeah.
But these two dudes is like, no, I'm going to call my mate up and get him here.
Yeah.
So it's like, and one dude's he's quite decent, you know, he's got it. And the other dude's like this dread dude, bro, like, you know, this squawky little blooming thing who could actually fight, fucking throw down better.
Yeah.
And these two jump in the ring, bro, and fucking beat each other, like,
Yeah.
drink some piss and then jump in and try and actually beat each other up. Like, you can, if you go and watch their footage,
Yeah.
what they're trying to fucking beat each other up, bro. And then they still jump out and then carry on with their footage and shit.
So what are you trying to suggest to us?
Whoa, we were talking about like the getting to the.
We just gonna watch this guy throw down, or
What do you used to do? Like a
The
fight
boys
club?
nearly
Oh,
get into a fight with the stuff, you know.
oh yeah,
Travels and
Yeah,
stuff.
we went on a van tour, or I did a van tour over in Europe. This is where we met like Sam Longley and all those boys. We come back from Ibiza and they had our bus, you see, and they're like, just get off at Barcelona and get a plane to Barcelona and then get on the train and then get on this train and the bus and blah blah. And we're like, 6 or 7 days at being in Ibiza, we had the time of our lives. We were expecting our fucking van to be there. Anyway, so by the time we get back to our van, all us boys were just tested over up and we were fucking, So it's first blood, we all just had this massive scrap, like, fucking. Sammy there was like, what the hell? Until someone was bleeding, bro. And then it was like, yeah, that's enough. And then it was hard, it was really hard. So it was like, it's sort of the same sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, that's
So then-
how the boys do. Yeah.
So I remember, and so Sammy had the bus called Giddy Up or something, and we were ramming them up this hill like, it was awesome. It was crazy.
See, I can see why Charlie's
going, what the
He's literally
fuck,
telling you about the
Poor Sam.
Oh yeah, you should see him face the
right.
back window of the bus. He was just like,
Oh, awesome.
thanks for meeting. It was awesome.
So I'm keen to know, guys, both of you, why did you go down the rotor path? You know what I mean? What? Yeah, but there's got to be some reason.
Because
What?
personally for me it was I just got rip taken for this riding this RX2 and I was just like, oh man, this is a gangster. And then, but
Series
I never actually read
the
for it.
Series
No
2,
one,
RX2 too. I know.
bad RX2, it was gold, it was fucking.
Yeah.
Just got me reowned it. It was just sick as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never got to go for a ride. No one ever took me for a ride in a decent V8 or anything when I was younger. Like, I never got to experience that. That's what.
Yeah.
So that could be part of the reason, I reckon.
Yeah.
That was just what I was doing. Yeah. Just living the dream.
Yeah, I drove a Series 1 when I was apprentice panel beater.
Yeah.
And it was only like
FB?
Series
1 RX-7.
Yeah, Series 1 RX-7. FB in the American market, SA in the Kiwi Aussie market. And but it was orange. I'm not too big on orange, and it was only a stage 2. And like in hindsight, I should have bought it. It was like $2.5 grand back in like 97, 98.
Yeah.
Maybe like 98, 99. I don't know. Rodinets. My cousin's boyfriend's 808 RX3. But that Series 1, I drove it. And I just remember it just rev, like it would just rev and keep going.
Yeah.
And then I come across a couple of them, and just power to weight ratio. Like I think both of us kind of respect all cars.
Yeah.
But we just like, the thing is, once you've kind of got a stash of parts and engines to fall back on, and the same, the combo, know how to build that stuff, it's easier just to stick with that shit. Like, I don't mind other cars, but then you've got to relearn and suss all that shit right over again,
RBs weren't like the likes of things like the straight line 6s, they weren't quite around.
No.
Highlighted as much as
90s, bro.
Yeah,
was when they were
quite.
in, really.
Yeah, it was still 10 grand
So
cars.
it's like,
And
now,
they were expensive then because they only just started coming in available to us.
Well, the Series 5s were new. The baddies were like brand new cars. I can remember going to the launch of the RX-8s when they were brand new with Mazda New Zealand. Like this, and it doesn't seem like that long ago.
You guys got part of the crowd, or were you invited there?
No, I think Bro hooked us up for the workshop I worked at the time, a rotary engine specialist. I was lucky enough to work there for a few
Mark
years.
Julian, shout out to me, he's a good man.
Shout out to Mark.
Yep. I sold him an engine. I sold him a Series 5 engine that I had in my bedroom and polished, and it was a mint. I hadn't even done 1,000 Ks. They come from Japan out of convertible, and I went to him. I was like, finally decided to sell it, and he bought it off me in pieces, and it went into some RX2 show car. I can't recall, but yeah, he was. Yeah, I dealt with him.
Big history. So
cool man. Yeah, that was about the time when he was putting the engine in the boat.
Yeah.
Boat.
Yeah.
So around that time. Yeah,
he put in that.
So it was around about that time.
He's
really cool.
Making your boat.
12s back then as well.
An RX-7 boat. I'm making one.
Yes, I see.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
I've seen that.
I'm keen to make a burnout boat actually.
Yeah.
I'm keen to make a burnout boat.
Yeah, well, I hope this will be
Well,
brilliant.
let's see.
Do these guys do inflatable foam for his boat?
Probably. I'm sure they will. So, burnouts. When did you guys, obviously, I'm guessing it was from youth, you started skidding the periods. When did you, well, Charlie, I guess you're the one really with dedicated burnout car, aren't you? All those road and burnout?
What are you being sort of more significant to, like being interested in just smashing tyres and being on the road? Or more dedicated to road stuff?
I guess what got you onto the pad? What got you doing pad stuff and taking it off the road? Like, we've all done road shit.
Yeah. Like I was just probably I was about to lose my license, getting caught too much.
Yeah.
I managed to kind of evade that quite a bit. Like I was quite lucky, really. But I got quite close. I got caught a couple of times, but I just back then there was less cameras and you could talk your way out of it. And one place I worked at, we were servicing the police cars at the time. So I managed to sweet talk my way out of some of that stuff.
We know that
to drive them.
Well,
We
know that life. We know that life. We've done the spew and the blood. And
we've done detailing in police cars, and do you know what? The old Commodores were the best. You pull the back seats out, and we find vibrators, we find drugs. It was great money.
That's what the BA Falcons and Sydney like that, and full taxis, servicing all taxis, in every back seat, man. Money, phones, and stuff.
Taking a phone call from them, and the cops saying, we got a car book in there. What is it? Piss, shit, fucking. What is it?
Yeah, blood, all sorts.
But it's take the back seat straight out, bro, water blasted, and leave it.
And
You
just
have to.
get whatever's underneath.
Some decent chains.
I reckon with the
Like all that
burnouts,
shit.
it was mostly just honing around. I reckon it even starts with like honing around on your BMX. It starts with just like doing jumps.
Yeah.
It's like some people like jumping out of planes. I like building cars, wrecking them to an inch of their life, and seeing if they still go. Testing stuff out. Like,
What would you say? Okay, then BMX. Then would you have Morrison, Haro?
oh, bro, just some probably cheap whatever thing my parents could afford.
Yeah, right.
At the time.
Yes.
I can't really remember.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't skateboard to save my life.
No, did I? Terrible at it.
I made my first skateboard
Sick.
Out of what?
out of roller skate wheels. Like,
Oh,
it took,
shit,
like I even tried to sand in the concave to get
Is that
some,
right?
shape. Yeah, fuck
Well, go-karts. We used to
He's a
build.
brainy little cunt.
Well, bro, we used to build wooden go-karts and stuff when we were
Yeah.
kids. Sort of
fuck it.
leftover lawnmower
Yeah,
wheels and
yeah.
shit.
I used to
Just
make a.
roll them down the hill and that because that's all we had.
Yeah.
Well, I'd make.
Well, we're too picky to
Try
do
not
that
to
these
roll
days.
them over on their sides, you know.
We're too
we're not
OCD
bubble-
as adults to do that.
Automotive probably doesn't even know this life, but like we lived in the area. I lived in West Auckland, up in Auckland, and we had my dad worked at a trucking place, so I'd get fucking truck bearings, bro, out of gearboxes,
Sick.
and I'd put them onto a wooden axle, and we put them onto a little thing. I put roller skate wheels as the front steering, and we'd go down hills, bro. We'd make a fucking shitload of noise, and like sparks and shit. But that's where I learned to oversteer. With the bearings, and we'd have stock cars because we were into stock cars. So we have our own, had four mates each, and we'd have stock car races down hills, try and just push someone fucking,
Sounds like 1,200 jacks being dragged down the road.
the neighbours hated it. They fucking hated it. But we'd draw chalk blooming tracks down, so you actually try and drift it and do it. But yeah, that was my intro, so trying to control shit.
So
What about you, Bill?
maybe
What,
not.
what do you
Yeah,
reckon?
Oregon, what was the question?
The burnouts. Where did it start for you for burnouts?
I don't know, it's just like motorsport and
It's just a thing,
there's competitions, you get to go and try and show off or whatever,
yeah.
Had a flash car.
Yeah,
It's just
doing
a thing.
dirt
It's part of
track
it,
and
isn't
stuff.
it?
Yeah, I did a bit of dirt track. I quite like dirt tracks, to do fender benders.
That's
Just
right.
me.
You just grew up around Pookie, eh?
You woke you,
Me,
Pretty
I
much like
grew up
that.
among there.
Yeah, we used to get
But
the
that's
you know,
close
the
to
fender bender,
like-
fender bender passes pretty cool. You hit each other and stuff. And I used to enjoy that. And kind of hard to do two things at once sometimes. These sports, but I'm definitely get into dirt track just with kids and stuff. That lawnmower racing.
Yeah,
you look
we've
into
been
that.
thinking about that too.
I mean, lawnmower racing, it's going to be good for kids.
Keep up those innovations,
Yeah,
eh?
They're funny as they.
So, you guys going to dirt drags again this year?
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
We've got a race show in the corner.
Definitely.
Oh,
yeah.
Jason and Connor, if you're out there, we're
right.
after you, boy.
He's coming for you, Jay.
NGO.
And Jason was his name.
Oh, last year. Yep. That last year.
We had so much fun at the last one, bro. Honestly, fuck, it was
Oh,
just
the van.
just the rain and
Yeah.
just everything.
Buddy,
The rain, the noise,
The van's
just
raining now,
people
isn't
and
it?
cars. It was so good.
Yeah, it was.
The rain.
The van's running now again, isn't it?
No, yeah.
Or-
Yep. It's right now, it's going.
Is it going?
It's going. Well, last time I tried it, it was going. We almost got it to Chrome, but yeah, it was the 3 was playing up a bit. And
Right.
it's got more concentrated on that because it's faster.
Yeah.
Bro, you're welding better than, who's welding the wheels this year?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, that was
I know,
Those still
yeah.
together.
We know that, but just make sure those.
It's everywhere else that they come.
Wasn't
Right,
it the
the
fucking
The whole thing,
hub?
bro.
It was it was the drum, yeah. An old drum that was just smashing off. I'm getting a bit of wobble on them. So, well, we actually got those wheels
There's
that's
an
thing on
old
this
drum welded inside the wheel.
Bigfoot. There's a Bigfoot thing.
Can we?
That's
Yeah,
right.
So they're still on that work. They're working still. It's the van's
I think it's
Got
hopefully.
nothing to do with that van this
Hopefully,
year.
this is coming out before the early October dirt tracks.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, can we talk about Joe Dirt?
Yep.
Can we? Yeah.
Oh, my one. Yeah, sweet as.
Yeah, we could.
I haven't done fucking
Well, I've
bugger all
seen-
to it.
The engine bay looks good.
Yeah,
Oh,
he told me off for
You don't
painting it.
splash.
I just did that with leftover paint because it was all like 3 or 4 different colours.
Yeah, I've seen it. And you're reluctant to use up that paint.
Oh,
too.
yeah, I was
Tight ends on anything.
Yeah, it was a bit extra. It was just to tidy it. It just had some old repairs that were just like, and some people were like, "Oh, that car's too good to do that to," but it's like, nah, it's got like pieces welded in here, welded in there, cuts. He's started cutting it up with a saber saw in some places. So it's just like I'll just weld it up as I go.
Yeah.
I'm not really like it'll just be after dirt drags. My goal is to maybe teach people how to do burnouts.
Oh yeah, I mean,
and maybe like rent it out to people and like maybe like do 4 people a day or something. I'm not too sure yet. So it'd be cool to just take people off the street.
Yep.
And just and kind of like a basic build.
Let them experience the type of thing that they can't normally.
Yeah, well, you can go hire a stunt car. You can go hire you can go go-karting. You can go hire a track car.
Yeah.
But you can't go hire a burnout car.
Yeah.
So it's something that I want to do.
Hey, good call. That's fucking dope, bro. We like that.
Until you don't get away with it.
Well, I don't know. Well,
you hope to work.
No, it's got to be a thing. I want to know what you guys' favourite events are.
Tough question.
There's a ton of them, right? And you guys are at all of them.
Of all time, or is this of the ones that still exist, or of old events?
Whatever you want to be,
I think
Ari for me is
Ari.
Yeah, Ari,
awesome.
Yeah.
And I'd say ripping it's pretty close to you. That was pretty awesome.
Well, go back over. Let Charlie think.
Nah,
Let Charlie think more. Like go back to the Ari. Which particular Ari?
Which one?
Morrisville.
Yeah. So actually, Ari.
Oh no, they're all just awesome. Every time it's just a mean.
We've done like 5
actually, probably the one we camped there.
Oh,
we camped on the grounds.
Sorry,
it was just awesome.
Yeah, but that's like the first or second or third one.
No, it wasn't.
Do we camp there 2 years in a row?
Yeah, way different experiences. But
if you can camp anywhere, man, it just makes it so much better experience for the whole weekend.
It's easier,
and you're way more click with everybody, and
you're just there.
And you're there, you know.
You wake up,
you're surviving together, you know.
You don't have to drive to the track; you're just there.
Yeah,
and it's a 3-day one in a sense, like
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
4 or 5 if you want to make it.
Calibre cars is off the Richter, you know.
Yeah. Every year it gets better and better.
What about you, bro? What do you
I
think?
would say, like of old ones, I would say like Morrinsville Burnout Masters, just because that was another one we used to hang out at. There wasn't many rotaries back then.
Is it Dion's pad?
Yep, Dion's pad. There's a few people involved with that, like Scrap Palace. I think Ricky Ireland and his family and stuff were involved in that.
Yeah. I've seen some. That's when they had the trailer, and you did a 6 skid. I think the wagon you were in there with the wagon still through there.
Yeah, those are early days. Like I can't remember some of the dates. That event. But I like those kind of rural events, like and rapping that has that feel where you can just cut loose and kind of not worry. Like those events are definitely like
everyone's out of control but in control.
Yeah.
I've heard the other stuff to go with it. Like the fireworks.
We've got the night parties at Rapinets. We're the next Rapinets.
All together.
We're there. We told Brett at Crown Legion we're going to be there.
He's like, I think he said he'll put us up. Like he actually used those words. He's like, we'll find somewhere. We'll find somewhere. You got
to camp there to experience it. As soon as you can camp at a venue, and like take in the whole thing, of all of it. It's
nearly all events are awesome these days, don't you? Really, like they're all.
It's really hard to pick. All of them have got their own features. Or unique things to them that are like good to take advantage of. Like with Chrome and the weekend just being the cruising.
Yeah, like a lot of people camp down at Chrome, right down the back there. So that's cool.
You're lucky.
We just stay so close.
You get to I'm surprised neither of you said the summer nets.
Summer nets is awesome. Just another experience. Yeah, it's good.
It's just
They're
that kind of way.
driving too slow, man. Like,
that's-
I wonder what people even fights in some of this because everyone's driving around fucking like 5 kilometers an hour.
Oh,
You're
right.
fucking 600 horsepower, fucking hot.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
they get to put their foot down. Of course, we're going to walk around and fucking.
Yeah.
You know, you can see why it gets so balled up there.
Yeah,
right.
like some of that's as mean, like in the level of cars is
It's frustrating for me.
next level and high caliber, but you can never, for us personally, you can't beat anything when you take your own car.
Yeah.
Like until once if we take a car there, like shout out to Swanger, good luck to him, getting his beast there and stuff. Rode some of that's for the bro.
You get that whole.
But when you're spectating, you know, it's like any other sports. For me personally, I don't watch a lot of sports. If I'm watching, I just can't get into it. But if I'm doing it or just kicking a ball around, yeah, I get into it. But it's I just don't do watching. I just want to do it.
Yeah.
Some of that's what's good though.
Some of that was off the chain,
It was mean, like camping there and
but not
the
almost
New Year's
not
party
enough
at night.
rotors. Like yeah,
Are you going to go to someone that's 37?
Yeah, I want to.
we'd like to.
Yeah,
But we'll just see how we go, eh?
Get through Jamboree first.
Jambo first.
Jambo
That'll be
first.
that'll
That's
be
gonna be cool.
a
That's a cool trip.
good one.
Jambo's going to be off the
Be
chain.
good. Be good for you to be able to example that to sort of like the RE unions and the revival over there.
Well, it's a drag racing thing. I watched like a hype video of it the other night, man.
Oh, big car, big main cars.
and
man.
the sport, it's like all the fastest sport compacts for Australia.
Yep.
And
It's
then
the one
big
People have
show
all their
and
new
shine
cars.
as well.
Actually,
People have all their new cars
Yep.
at it. Like it'll be.
Yep.
Yeah, the Camaro and that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, full
So
rotor.
the
Forward
one.
You said X one, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks sick.
He's cool, dude. Yeah, the mean R's full wagon. Red one.
That's right. He was talking to Revival. Eh?
Hot dog, man. It's me.
Yeah.
So have you guys got, I guess, a favourite pad? You've obviously done burnouts at pretty much every single pad in New Zealand. What's your favourite pads? And it's probably within a couple.
Ah, that's a good question. It's a really good question.
Because they're different. They've all got different properties, don't they?
I'd almost have to say the Rappinets one, actually.
Right.
Because of
It's the shoot.
well, it's got that chute that helps get you a bit of speed up, and it's probably the biggest one.
It's a great big square pad, isn't it? Yeah.
The Talbot used to have a bit of a cool shoot.
And because the boys like
Telpo was good before.
Yeah.
they'll definitely. But the size of the cars, the bro, like when we ask these questions and like a lot of the Rappinat stuff, pads come up. But the size of the cars the boys have predominantly been into too. You know, when you're talking like swinging a Falcon or anything, boys are like, you know, you can look at different, like circle pads look different. You know, you when you've got the 3D free size and that, you can turn it different ways. As opposed to
it's a big advantage having a smaller car opposed to a bigger car. Bigger car, like you can get stuck in the chute. I can still get stuck in the chute in the wrong angle and stuff like that.
Actually, saying that, I'm going to put his reverse entry in this video because I've got a good video doing that reverse.
I think that's my second or third time I've tried the reverse entry.
What did you do? Did you just come in and swing you?
Just like I've got I'll show you after we finish filming, bro. Like I've got a good bit of footage because I was hanging my phone over the barriers, pointing down to the tipping. So I got some good shots.
Ghost Skid one, that's a good one too.
The what?
It's Ghost Skid's video.
Ghost Skid.
Yeah, you guys in the pen. I was with you there.
No, it was a shit clutch. I had a shit clutch in my car.
And everyone's going, no.
Lucky big flames didn't come out of the gearbox.
So Billy, what's your favourite pad, bro?
I don't know, pretty, one of it's probably Miri. I like Miri. Yeah, it's quite cool. Yeah. I don't know. I just like my pad outside my house, really. It's good.
Yeah, your pad. Your pad at home.
Your front driveway yard area. Basically.
I think after like Rolly is saying he's put that off his bucket list to do the on that. Yeah. We'll have to definitely put.
Still haven't seen a V8 do a good donut in the.
Well, we'll have to get the menace. Put the menace down.
Anyone, bro?
Anyone.
Yeah, always keep. I think PJ said he already talked to him the other day. He's coming over.
I had to swing that bum and Subi around there.
We might make a bit of a track for him, I think.
Yep.
He's down the bottom, because down the bottom, you have a bit of a track down the bottom.
He's someone else we want to get sitting here right
now. TJ, brother, we want you in here.
Yeah, this whole crew, man.
TJ, we want you in here, bro. Seriously.
Is that his brother that had Rumble?
His brother, and then his son's right into it. And
he can steer, and there's two kids.
Yep,
kids. I watched it all. I genuinely like to enjoy watching it all.
And you know, we've had a number of people comment in our sessions, just get Fijoa on Fijoa.
He's a classic. He's a really nice guy, real down to earth, humble dude. He's real classic.
He knows some stuff too. He knows some stuff too. Like
he does good, fast good work.
Hey, and bro, you'll know this. Does it one hand, like, so when he's doing a lot of that footage, like he'll change camera. I've seen him do shit, and he's holding the camera and doing stuff as well. Like all sort of grinding, welding, putting cameras, all
holding the camera in his right hand and doing the grinding in his left hand. So guys, what's your growing up? Were you automotive families? Were your folks, parents, fathers, automotive?
No, my mum didn't have nothing to do with it.
No, neither. No. Horse family.
Right.
He loves you. Thoroughbreds love your horses, eh?
Yep. Grew up with horses till I was about 15.
Right.
17.
Yes.
And just flipping, used to ride horses, swapped it for rotors.
Yeah.
Basically.
What's more expensive?
Both. Rotors are good because you can park them up and they seem to get more.
At least if you had shares in a horse and you send it off to race, you might get a bit of income back from it. You just keep pumping your money in the rotors. Just keep giving it to me.
Yeah, but old Mazdas have gone up in value well, and the beauty of old cars is you can park them up and come back to them.
Yeah.
Like you can get a Warha with them. They last a few relationships, things like that, but they come and they stay in your life. You can just sit on them, Whereas animals, you got to feed them, look after them 7 days a week, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Same with kids.
Yeah, same with kids. You can't, folks watching, you can't leave horses or children 7 days without feeding them.
Yeah. I think 3 days is right still.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'll find something to eat.
So I guess coming to that, you guys, I suppose hopefully you've watched some of our stuff, and you know that we like to talk about mental health, and in particular men's mental health.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, what are you guys' thoughts on this? What's the deal? You're obviously men, you've got missuses, you've got children, you've got social media influences and pressures on your life, and you've got way more than us, and we already know what it's like to have that type of stuff on your shoulders, and people coming up to you that know you, that you have no idea who they are, and you want to be a cunt sometimes, but you can't. Like, what's just give us some feedback, guys. On
I fucking deal with chronic pain all the time, so like,
yes,
I get that, when I'm fucking in pain, and I'm just like, and you're at those times where those events or whatever, people are trying to talk to you, and especially fans, like, but sometimes it can be a bit like, but you just got to bang through it really. But
you got a support network, Billy?
Oh yeah, I'm actually sending back to the chronic pain team again soon, so just to fucking I don't know. But it's all mental like stuff, just got to keep thumbs up, keep positive, and keep working towards things is the most important thing for me. But
you got a MIDI you can yell into?
Oh yeah, yell too, I think more.
Get yelled at by.
What's the best advice for you, sort of like in a sense?
I'll definitely just, I've been to counsellors, I've talked to people when I need to, and then all that sort of stuff. I've had those lows, I was in hospital for like 9 months when I first did this injury, and that was a huge fucking, to just not be able to fucking use your arm again, shit. And,
man.
I've had it for like 14 years, and like, I've been down there in the dumps, and
bro, cool.
But definitely all those people that are out there, they're definitely worth talking to.
My thing is, all of us already know, but what you do for your interest and the abilities you have and your footage, if people go,
everything you do, bro. Everything you do, what the fuck?
And you know what you can do, but some of the shit you do, like people still be like, what the,
grinding in the engine bay. I mean, you should be
they
wearing
bang
safety
themselves in the
glasses.
head to
I'm
think, how
just
would
saying.
I do
I'm
that?
just
But
saying.
you do it, you know?
You
Can't
do it.
find them at the time, they always get fogged up, even worse. You'll lose a finger otherwise.
But regardless, even some of the simple tech, you know, like when it comes down to, you know,
And that's what's beautiful
all of it,
with
you know?
YouTube, you know, like I never pictured to be where we are with a YouTuber. I only just did YouTube to watch myself, really. Like I'd go on these big drives and just come home and just put YouTube and just watch it.
You got some old stuff like us, like you got some.
Yeah, I've been doing like 40
some
years
of the
or something,
old
you know?
footage,
Wow,
like,
really?
old, you know, like people go right back.
long
You know,
time.
I've seen it. The wagon and
more for
the tow truck,
memories
the
for my
tow
kids, you know, as well. You know, to go and have a look at it. And stuff like that. I don't know. It's good.
So Charlie,
Mental health.
you know,
Bro, I have my ups and downs all the time. You kind of, with everyone coming up to us and that is really positive and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, you can see you.
The kids, I find like the kids are really, that's really cool to teach the kids and pass it on to them. That's a really big part of it. I have my ups and downs days. I had some days where it's like, what the fuck are we doing? And then I could be walking up the road and I'll have like 2 or 3 people tooting out. And you kind of got to, we've even had a lot of people messaging us about mental health and stuff like that. And if we can make people laugh, even at our own expense, we're proud of that, because if we can brighten up someone's day, what's your saying? Smiles for free?
Smiles for free, mate.
Smiles for free.
Smiles for free.
And it's a thing. It's
They got some pretty touching messages at times. Eh?
some of the
dudes that
messages
have been
we've
on the edge.
received from
Dudes have
people
been on the edge of, you know,
that we would cheered people up, and it's really trippy to think, because we would still do what we're doing even if people weren't watching.
yeah,
The fact that it's taken off to where it's taken off to is actually like, sometimes I think we're just in a simulation and that it's fucking a dream and we're going to wake up one day or something. I don't know.
It's happening.
I really,
it's happening.
And that's all good. So you kind of can't ask for it and not also deal with all these people coming up to you and stuff like.
exactly.
Like Bill said, sometimes like I kind of had it ages ago, like where I've like blown up motors and people would come up to me thinking I've done mean burnout. It wasn't mean burnout. But I'm just thinking in my head, fuck, I'm just wrecked like my $10,000 engine. Like I can hear I can hear it's running a bearing, but like I'm just still trying to like smile and wave and like even like what last year, bro, when people first started wanting to take photos with us and that was trippy, and people then wanting autographs and that. But it's really humbling and rewarding for the hard work that we put in. Because like I have days where I think, like, oh, what kind of content will I make this week? Or like, fuck if I know. And then, but like, stuff just kind of, I think you just got to be yourself. It makes itself. Everyone has their up and down days. If it wasn't for my family, I had a mean run where I had a couple of weeks with a couple of haters for a couple of weeks. And I think it was like out of 2,000 comments, only 2 dudes being negative. So in the two things, and a couple of other creepy messages as well, like a real hardcore King Kniff one.
No, big one day.
Like it was real out of it. This dude was threatening me and that, and it was real. But like, there's a bit of a story to that. But anyway, and it's kind of like you kind of have to take the good with the bad. And like he puts himself more out there because everyone knows where he lives. I still like my privacy, kind of where like but everyone knows where I am and where I live in South Auckland, and that's sweet because it's my home. It's really important to me. It's when I grew up, where I grew up among there. You'd have David Tua coming back from the Commonwealth Games, and it was just real cool to see people from South Auckland doing whatever they want to do, and that's really important to me. I don't know.
Well, you've got to remember, and you've got to realise, and you obviously understand that what this is doing, what you're doing, is another form of television or entertainment, and it's celebrity stuff, and it's a different audience, and you know you don't feel like you're a celebrity as such, but everybody fucking knows
we're still
you.
the same people like we always were.
Yeah, but you're at a different level, and you're expected to act a certain way.
Well, not really, because it's like people certainly doing it where they're sharing their interests, and so if you're doing that, like what we're doing naturally, it just flows.
A lot of people,
but you're still actually people. You're still actually people. And every once in a while, you're in a fucking shitty mood. You know what I mean? And some cunt comes up and goes, at the wrong time says the wrong thing.
And this guy's going, hurry up. Fuck, that goes mean sometimes.
And then you just like, snap.
Yeah.
And like, I've had it online. People are like, bro, I thought you were, and people I don't even know, going, I thought you were a fucking big advocate of men's mental health, and why are you being such a cunt? And I'm like, well, okay, I have no idea who the fuck you are, but honestly, why do you think I'm an advocate of men's mental health?
Because I need
Probably because I'm a cunt, bro.
And I need to help to treat myself.
It's right, bro. Like, so just chillax, motherfuckers. We're all human.
We definitely, if we keep our morals to us, man, we'll be all good, you know. Like,
exactly.
We all know what's good and wrong. And, you know, just as long as you we tittle on the fence at sometimes, but.
Some people need their throats cut and some people don't. Yeah. And as long as you recognise that fucking fact, you're all good, I think.
Most people know we're pretty, like, out the gate kind of dudes, and then they kind of, like you guys said before, a lot of people already kind of know us because they've been watching us for a while.
Yeah.
We're a mix of Jackass, mixed of Top Gear, mixed of Trailer Park Boys.
Perfect description, bro.
It is perfect.
Thanks to a viewer, not sure who it was, I can't remember now.
Oh, right.
I can't take credit for that.
Oh, that's pretty awesome, though.
Doesn't matter. At this point in time.
I want to know about, like, so what's your future plans for any of you? Have you got burnout cars, or are you just going to run what you got? You got any plans to do anything more for, like, the Pro Series? Some of these Pro Series or anything?
Always trying to get there.
Yeah.
Always, every event I'm trying to get something going for it.
Yeah.
I sort of call it my career, you know. So I just want to keep every event. We're trying to get to the next one.
And this is a trader.
Well, like a
trader, I got my gold card that's slowly in the mix. You know, I still want to resurrect that, and that's sort of my whole, you know, what do you call it? The whole deal. Yeah, so whole rotor deal. You know. That's my reputation, if anything.
Tow truck, though.
I haven't got my tow truck.
Tow truck, though, that's a badass one.
The tow truck's. Yeah,
is that the one we've seen getting towed backwards at?
I took that footage. I was sitting in the car having a quiet little break before we walked back over.
No, we were having a quiet little break.
And then there was Chris. In the Starlet towing, it was your. I think. Your nephew. I'm sure you've given the truck to your nephew to take that day because you were there.
No, I was there. I was getting towed because I remember my neck was getting sore.
Right. Yeah.
The tow truck. The tow truck's probably the one of my cars that probably sort of gets the most attention from the older. Like if I take it anywhere, if I drive that around anywhere, the old guys just love it.
Well, that's a good one, when it was the lockdown.
Yeah,
we did the
wheelie
tying it up and did the wheelie one that cranked.
That went viral, man.
That cranked hard.
It was like every day I was looking at that on New Year's and it was just like hundreds of thousands of views, hundreds of thousands of views.
That made that driveway famous.
Yep.
From the start. Like,
yeah. Good.
All right. I'm gonna let this guy ask all the questions.
Yeah, I've got heaps of projects in the mix. Just got to try and get them done. Really, you know, it's just time.
Time and money.
Start with you, bro. What if you could drive any badass skid car, like dedicated burnout car? What would your pick be?
Either Robbie's or Cole's RX3
26B or badass 13B setup.
No, 30 or 20B. Robbie's are just solid.
Yeah,
such a tough car.
Yeah. I seen that. I remember, like I was lucky enough to see that still going up and down the stands when I was at Green Brothers, when I was still basically before they even had the fab shop across the road. And that was in there for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know. I like driving any car, really. They're two that I definitely want to be cool to fucking have a good fucking day in the cockpit of that. Either of them.
Give me the keys for the fucking 6-rotor.
The mucker.
Yeah. Because the driver.
He's
Can you drive out?
letting everyone else drive it, eh?
He's been quiet lately, bro.
Yeah,
he's been quiet.
He's been very quiet.
Yeah.
Again, I keep it like all.
Keep the
and there's-
tempo up, and now it's
Now
down there.
the whole speedway season's finished, and like there's been some road like some stuff, but yeah, they've been very quiet.
Yeah.
Anything
Running a multi-rotor,
That's a good one. Yeah,
multi-rotor band.
Yeah, one of Mike's cars would be meant to.
yeah, or the McLaren.
I was just trying with RC with it, the RC one.
I'll just, any one of Mike's cars would be good to drive.
Obviously, like a grandma on it. Yeah, it'd be hard to keep up.
Call out.
Mike, bring it on.
Call out.
He knows he owes me a drive.
Call out.
Well, we still
I haven't already got me. I don't know.
There's so many just any fat rotor I like driving. I don't care. Put me in any bike. And I appreciate
I know
it.
you'll skid anything, bro. Anything you'll skid. I know you'll skid anything.
Now, who you want to skid against? Who you call out?
Yeah, Mike wants to kill
You
him.
want to skid against Mike?
Yeah,
Charlie?
want to do a duet with him. Cheat on you.
I haven't really thought about that. You guys asked some really good fucking
Oh,
questions.
bro.
You know.
It's good with most of the dudes, though. It really is. Like,
Well, there's got to be someone that you think that maybe, fuck, I haven't seen this coming out for a while, or he's been out for 8 times, want to fuck him up.
Yeah, probably. I mean, Mike would always be good to have a go with, like, but his cars go hard. You'd want to have, what would be cool would be to have like a competition with someone like him, where you'd have like an even playing field, like one car,
ping pong game.
or like he drives my car, I drive his car, he drive and then drive your own car or something. Or something where it's even, you know?
Yeah, that's good.
Like maybe, or something? I don't know.
Drive the same car?
Yeah, drive same
Drive the
car,
same car,
different
maybe?
car.
Like-
and-
A car that you're both not familiar with.
yeah, like he's
Or some
going to
piece of
drive
shit
my
like the
car. Because he like, he'd be used to having a lot of grunt, but then I wouldn't be used to having that much flipping horsepower.
What about both of you get to drive you both of you have to drive an LS?
King.
Bro, you know what? If someone chucked me the keys,
Kurt Black's GT86 LS fucking beast.
any of them.
Hey,
If people gave us if some dude said to me, "Oh, here, Charlie, my car's competing in this area, but I can't go. Do you want to drive my car?" Fuck, I wouldn't say no.
nah.
I mean, obviously, rotors are cooler, and we love rotors.
Yeah.
But then, man, some of these LS1 powered fucking V8 burnout cars are pretty sick. Like, you can't deny that.
Yeah.
But you can drive too, bro. Like, even though it's like you're used to driving what, you know, both you and the bro, like, you could both pedal.
I love driving,
you know.
Just love driving.
It just comes
I'm
from
driving on gravel.
It's just practice.
It's just like,
Yeah, gravel way.
you know,
Gravel, grass,
Heaps of
ass,
revs.
nobody rides for free.
Gas cars or ass.
Yeah,
well, you try to
pretty
charge you wrong and you guys have a ride with you. What are you talking about?
much. You break my handle before? Did you break the handle before?
If I'm ever here, there, Charlie's ride for free.
It's funny. It's like
He's trying to give me the gas on the way down here.
Oh, it's hard enough getting McDonald's out of you.
Oh,
when we asked when the bro asked you when you first met, and it was like and you said Darkville, and the bro was asking you to do a tandem.
Yep.
But then there's this photo here.
Yep.
That's like from just not. It would be almost a year ago.
He was
Yeah.
there.
Almost, like
not
just
quite.
over a year, or not quite a year.
Nah, it'll be like 8 months or something.
Yeah. So not a
or
year ago. And there's the two bros there.
November will be a year.
Lawrence.
Well, both of them
Yeah.
women snout out there, and they were both skidding that day.
Yeah, 20B in the free.
So
It's pretty good.
You know,
Oh, right, there's a South Island.
yeah.
Lawrence, Rev Rock and Hop.
Lawrence, Rev, yep. Shelley Bird.
Lawrence Burnouts. Shout out to Lawrence
Is that-
Burnouts.
They're gonna.
They've taken it over this year. Sliding
They got the
design.
committee.
okay.
That's the one they just announced the committee, and
Yes. There's some other people that have been doing it the last few years. Not quite sure what happened with that.
Shelley Bird.
But Shelley's taking it over now.
Excellent.
Yep. So shout out to Sliding Designs.
You know, it's going to be main event.
Yeah.
So,
Hopefully we'll make it back this year, even if it's just
Yeah.
us. Hopefully we get down there. I'm not sure if we'll get our cars
Take the,
down there
that was
this year.
that was a fucking big commitment,
it's a
boys.
big
Taking
mission,
those cars down.
A lot of
Yeah.
events.
It was a huge, the whole South Island tour was just
As you
amazing.
know, driving that wagon around, and pink stick it up, and or whatever sticker the colour it had, and cruising around, and you doing what you used to do, like, you know, that's lifetime memory shit. Like
the whole fan base, the whole fan
alien.
base.
I remember talking to you, boy, like the alien thing, bro. You want to touch on the alien
Yeah,
thing?
man, it was the day before that. It was unreal. Yeah. We had we were down with staying at Rollies. I just picked my mate up from the airport the night before. I driven back from Queenstown to Invercargill.
Rolly Lemon, Evil Mark 5.
Yeah, and worked all night, put in the new clutch in my RX3, and then we drove back to hit the Crown Range. I wanted to hit the Crown Range, do the old mate might drive the Crown Range and 20B. So I did that morning, and then it was sitting down the bottom of Crown Range, and this fucking craft, bro, it was just, it was a big, shiny, fucking, you name it, big tic-tac looking thing, and it just boosted right up the Remarkables, right up to the snow, like, and then it like banked back, and then just above the tree line, bro, it was just like,
Hey,
like this fast, bro. Like, no shit. Yeah, the thing was like as big as a bus, bro. And we would have seen it for like 10, well, not quite 10 seconds, but like, and it was just, it was mad.
Hey, what the fuck?
And this was like a massive bus, bro. Like I'm telling you, this was pure shiny silver, no windows, no nothing, bro. But it's the speed that it went up the fucking mountain, and then to be fucking across the treetop was just.
So
like,
you was rolling?
No, I wasn't with Rolling, I was with my Storm. So we got 2 witnesses to it.
I seen the footage. You can tell by the expressions. It's like,
Oh man, there was someone else. Someone else with a photography, but it was a lot further
stuff
away.
and make productions, but like everyone knows Billy. Like it's like you can't. Like he wasn't trying to reproduce something. So, like
they were calling us up the mountain, so we went up the Remarkables.
you had to be there, right?
You had to be there.
I think you had to be there.
Yeah, so then after that, we went and drove the Remarkables. Oh man, it was just fucking unreal. Best drive of my life, that was.
How good.
Up and down that mountain like 3 times. It was sick. Just can't.
Wicked. Well, I think, we're going to have a chat with Mike some stage because he's got some past issues with you guys.
Good.
And with Swanger.
Yep.
Swanger called him out. Swanger called him out too.
Bring someone out.
He's talking to this one.
Yeah, Swanger called him out too. So I think Mike needs to go OG and back some skids.
And I think he'll love it. But to be honest, I think he'll love it because it'll bring him back to that blooming goodness.
Yeah,
all that, he's
done so well from that.
So much on his plate.
Yeah,
with, like the
bit of joking around with the boys, they can't beat it.
Making time schedules and this and that, and with his life that he's become now. Imagine bring him back to just some simple, just days out and skids.
Yeah,
with the old boys. I think I think that'd be
good.
Yeah, sick.
And I'm sure it'll come. Like it's why would you not want to do that when you're at that level? Like bring yourself back to that humbleness. We'll do it one day. We will do.
Yeah,
but of course. Anyway,
okay.
Have you got?
No, you go. I've got heaps of shit, but you go.
I'll go. Favorite foods, brother? Like, what are like
Japanese.
Oh,
Japanese.
Sushi. Yeah. Into the sushi.
Chicken katsu curry.
Oh, fucking chicken katsu. That's the one I want to do. Chicken katsu.
What are you going to go? Fucking cheese and potatoes.
Just chocolate.
He's a sweet tooth.
Go takeaways, bro. Go takeaways.
Nah, fuck, I hate takeaways.
I do.
Yeah, you got something. Take a moment, bro.
Nah, just chocolate.
Just chocolate. Fucking awesome.
Dairy milk.
Fuck yes.
Dairy milk.
Fuck, you could
caramello probably.
Always good ice cream, eh?
Yeah, always ice cream. Yeah, make a meaningless combo. Ice cream, chocolate, and chocolate syrup.
Do you know if you go to McDonald's and you ask for a McFlurry, you can get everything in it. You can say, I want a McFlurry, and then add the fucking M&Ms, and then add the dairy milk one, and then add the caramel one.
And you got to eat it with chips, eh?
Oh, just whatever they fuck. Just chuck it all in.
You can eat it with chips.
The whole thing is, remember eating that.
Ultimate.
No, I can't do that.
Do it. Try your chips with your ice cream, man.
Okay, well, this is a $15 McFlurry.
Yeah.
They're not add chips.
I bet you for an hour you'd be like $6.
Okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to film it.
Yeah.
And it's thanks to Billy.
Yep. Try that combo.
You made me do it. I'm going to film it.
Me.
Should we touch on our
giveaway? So we've got to give away tonight. We've got to give away tonight, and
this is so cool. The whole fucking episode's cool.
Yeah,
we got Charlie Stanaway and fucking Billy Hole here.
Yeah, Charlie has any shit on it from reason.
No, but that's okay. That's okay. You can't have this.
Tell me what you're doing.
You can't have this. This is going on our wall. so you guys can get fucked with
No, the
keeping that.
rotor thing is.
But we've got this awesome Sue Rotor shirt.
2 tops. I can't.
Some merchants on ProWare. If you
I'm not sure we should just have this as one fucking prize back, but it's going to obviously happen. But 2
I should
shirts
keep that one
and
aside.
cups. No.
I'll do it, okay.
No.
So 2 Sue Rotors.
You're going to do it as it is. Someone's fucking lucky as fuck. That's why you're going to do the comments and the likes, I guess.
Yeah,
and all that.
and if you
and all
don't,
that.
like, you're a fucktard.
Yeah, so these are
just comment.
2 very fucking tops.
And
I can send them email.
And you know what, you got to like Sue Rotor and Charlie Stanaway on YouTube as well.
Yeah, like and
Hit me
subscribe.
up on my Facebook for my merch.
Like
I've got
and the
merch from time to time.
And the merches, they've just got some new stuff out.
I'll put some
I'm
links
not
up
gonna
there because I know how to do that now.
Yeah,
Like, on text, I can do that if you guys give them to me. And
I can't fold it up properly.
look, we've got an RX3 short card, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's a dope RX3.
Oh,
And we've got an
yeah,
FD short card, doesn't matter. It's fucking cool as fuck. We got some stickers here. Evil Mark 5,
Usual sticker stuff.
Mr.
New
Cunt,
ones.
Mr. Cunt, XA Mayhem, which is from Fitzroy Motorsport. Bogan as fuck from Sliding Design. Bottom Hoe, Monster, and if you're Jewish, Monster is 666 in Jewish. That's cool. Then, and a nut out picture. Colouring.
That's for colouring, isn't it?
No, yeah, what we're going to do, I think, was what we want to do. You
Colouring
might agree.
competition.
No, the
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
So, like, but not send them back in. Just take a photo and put it on there so you can see it.
Yep.
And then, like, you know, so the kids can do all their thing.
Yeah.
Do all that. So we need to, like, yeah, so we need, but, yeah, we need to get them out. So
and here you go, and there's a little key ring here. That's from Fitzroy Motorsport, long white. And we've got, there was one of these Kim's rapid brake cleaners. There, that was the one there.
yeah, something chemical, yeah,
That's
something.
Kim's as well. So like, subscribe, all sorts of shit.
I must say you, thank you, Shelley Bird.
Shady Boo.
We love you.
Designs.
And, yeah, she's got them, and, what I was going to say with that?
I don't know.
Sliding Designs, thank you very much.
Yeah, Slide Designs. So, fuck. What do you got?
We're not alone in this universe, remember?
What?
We're not alone in this universe.
No, we're not
Proved
alone in
that,
this
bro.
universe.
You have
We're fully
absolutely
aware of
proved
that.
that.
Or it's a simulation.
You know what? That's my
You've got to
thought.
wait till you have your experience.
No, my
Because,
thoughts is a
like,
simulation. I believe we're living in a
Oh,
simulation.
bro, I've seen the glitches, bro. It's alright.
Well,
So
I'm
you
a glitch. I believe I'm a glitch myself, and that's
It's just fucking with
Let's see how this video goes out.
When you're watching yourself on yourself, that's
Oh,
pretty, it's pretty
bro.
out there.
It's out the gate.
What do you guys think of YouTube's the future? Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
YouTube's the future of entertainment, and the monetization is there for the actual masses who have got something that the other masses want to see. Yeah,
I guess so.
it has to be.
It can be substantial, you know, if you got the right
Gotta
crowd.
try.
Yeah,
Like you say,
we're very
like you say.
at the very bottom of the scale, and
Oh,
you know, we're still,
absolutely.
you know, we're doing bugger all, but like,
And
you know, you just got to get those couple of million
It's hard
subscribers, and then
It's hard
Yeah,
work.
and you're- yeah, it's hard.
It is hard work.
Yeah,
It's
But it's
the
not hard work
hardest
being yourself,
platform.
is it?
No, and that's it. I think, like I said to you guys before, the key is just to be yourself because it's eisier because you don't have to remember it. It's easy to be yourself.
Well, look at my look at my questioning here
Yeah.
for our whole thing.
Oh, we have
One time.
we have some prompts, but most of it's just fucking yarn, man.
yeah,
It's just chat. That's all it is. We just
Yeah, no, we support you guys harder.
we appreciate
Easy
that,
for me
mate.
because
Yeah.
I love the
Yeah,
rotors
we like what
too,
you're
so
doing.
it's like it's easy is for me.
I've never
Right.
been a rotor person in my past, but what I fucking love about the whole rotor scene is that there's just this cacophony of sight, sound, and smell. You know what I mean? It's just fucking loud, and it's energetic, and it's hectic, and it's fucking everywhere, and just
Yes.
like, whoa! It's just a massive experience, man. And you know what? I think if you say I'm a car person, but you're not into every fucking car around, you're a fucking fraud. You're not a car person.
Exactly.
You know, you don't have to love them, but you've got to appreciate shit.
They've got
Sure.
Exactly.
Engineering, everything, passion.
All of it, dude.
passion.
Yeah. It's
It's quite.
It's cool. But the YouTube puts us on the stage that we've got so many opportunities we've had. We're meeting Jay from Over Low Standards. We're going to catch up with him again. He's a
Shout out Low Standards,
Yeah,
Jay
man,
Ducker.
Jay.
No, you guys are doing
and
it.
then there's Ash, with Ash as well.
Yeah.
Ash is, he's the one that pushed us where we are.
We're really proud and privileged, and we've been to have this little connection with them and get this done. Because
We're all on the same stage. We're all help each other out. It's not going to burn our back. Not going to burn your back. It's going to be even stronger.
Nobody wants to watch Shortland Street anymore.
Nah, fuck. It's been going on for too long.
Way too long. But by building up the community with the New Zealand Kiwi YouTubers, and if we can take over the world and show people Kiwi car culture, and we're all showing it in our own weird, different little ways, just by being ourselves, really.
Well, it's not even weird. It's not even weird. It's quite tough. Like using the mingling with highlighting the skidders with your connection with Rolly and stuff when you did your tour, and the open arms to what you had. Even though rotor, you go down there that rotor sense, but the actual, And
we're the first ones on it.
And that's what we're doing with this show and everyone's arms are open.
We're kind of not just part of the Rotary community, but we're quite a big part of the burnout community.
Absolutely.
Because we've kind of been doing it for so long that we've cemented ourselves in there. And I've gained a lot of respect from the V8 community, which has been a lot of hard work. But a lot of them buzz out on my car and give me a hard time and have a laugh. And that's all good. It's part of it. But it's fun competing with them at events. I've had more fun earning their respect than some people from my own community sometimes.
Right, we've got to come to this part where our mate Jack,
I actually completely fucking forgot all that.
Yeah, we've had such good chats, but now Jack our AI is roasting you guys. So we've fed Jack, our mate, the AI motherfucker, with pictures of your cars. Charlie, you're up first.
All good. Give it to me.
Charlie Stanaway in his Mazda 323 wagon. Looks like Charlie saw the world of burnout cars and thought, how can I make this more embarrassing?
Straight off the bat. What a line straight off the bat.
That's all right.
It's going to get worse, bro.
So he decided to rip the heart out of a perfect innocent station wagon and replace it with the sound of a dying lawnmower.
That's the laugh. Second line.
Because nothing screams bad decision like slapping a rotary into a grocery getter. That rotary engine must be putting out, 200 decibels and 20 horsepower? Let's talk about that paint job.
Oh, that is ruthless.
Oh, take a breath for like this.
200 decibels and 20 horsepower. Far out.
Who knew rust could be a colour scheme? The car looks like it's trying to smoke itself out of its misery, but hey, at least it's easy to find Charlie at the track. Just follow the trail of disappointment and blue smoke.
That's how harsh. How harsh.
This is I haven't asked it to be mean yet.
Oh, fucking hell.
And that's not even the last of it. This thing's probably got the aerodynamics of a brick. But that doesn't matter when you're too busy trying to explain why your burnout beast used to deliver milk in a past life. Right, so I said, brilliant, but can you please be meaner? Oh, Charlie. What possessed you to turn a Mazda 323 wagon, a car that screams, I've given up on life, into a burnout machine? I guess when you can't impress with power, you go for the pity factor instead. The rotary engine must be the automotive equivalent of a midlife crisis. As like Charlie looked at his life and thought, how can I waste more money and time on something no one will ever respect?
Oh, fuck, this is harsh, right?
Okay,
this is Charlie, this is Jack. It's not us, mate.
It's all right.
The rotary's probably struggling harder than Charlie does to justify his life choices.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could agree with that almost sometimes.
It's a miracle that thing.
You don't say that though. You
hasn't
don't say
just,
it on say it.
It's a miracle that thing hasn't just up and quit like every other person who's had to look at that sad excuse for a burnout car. Oh my God. Jack, you're a cunt. And let's not even talk about the looks. The car is the automotive equivalent of a mullet. Business in the front, disaster everywhere
I
else.
like that part. That's a compliment.
Rust is in the colour, Charlie. It's nature's way of saying this car should have been scrapped years ago. You've got a wagon that's practically begging to be put out of its misery, but instead you force it to cough up blue smoke like it's auditioning for a role in a low-budget disaster movie. Let's face it, Charlie, your car isn't burning rubber, it's just burning your reputation to the ground.
Harsh.
Right.
Dang.
Wow, okay.
But the consistency is he actually is getting fucking harder. Like,
Woo. Okay, so now
we need a brief. Like,
wow,
bro, are you ready?
you've got it.
Are you really?
You might be perfect, bro.
Okay,
I really like
You
the
reckon yours is
RX3.
going to be
It's
perfect?
beautiful, bro.
Well, that's.
Billy Hole.
I just hope he fed the decent information in about that car.
I didn't have to tell it fuck all. That got nasty. Billy Hole and a rotary powered bongo van.
Oh, you in the van? You got in the van?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now there's a combination that just screams, I make bad decisions for fun. Billy, did you wake up one day and think, what's the most ridiculous vehicle I could slam a rotary into? Because a bongo van is like the automotive equivalent of a punchline, and you've made it the world's loudest joke. I'm fucking retarded. That van sounds like a blender of nuts and bolts with the aerodynamics of a brick. It's a miracle it even moves forward. I'm guessing that rotary spends more time trying to power through shame than it does burning rubber.
Does have a history of this van. Yes.
It's like the van saying, why am I here? I was supposed to be a reliable workhorse, not a sad, sputtering attempt at relevance. The bongo's boxy shape is perfect for one thing, hauling away Billy's dignity. And let's not forget the paint job. It probably looks like it's been through war and lost.
Whoa, it's been shot. It's got the gunshots to prove it. It's got the gunshots to prove it.
The only thing that's burning through faster than tyres is Billy's reputation. Oh, AI, Jack, you're overusing that. Anyway, people must see that the thing on the road and wonder if it's on its way to a demolition derby or if Billy just enjoys driving around in a rolling midlife crisis.
Pretty well, what sums it up.
Well, you've taken a van that was already a joke and turned it into a punchline. No one's laughing at it. The bongo was meant for hauling groceries, not whatever sad dreams you had about being a burnout hero.
That was a lot of blow.
So is the rest of me? It's like now.
No, I just asked it to get nastier after that. So are you still?
It's going to get nasty.
I said, awesome, stopping a pussy and go for the throat. All right, gloves off, reckons my AI. Billy, what the actual hell were you thinking with this bongo van? Did you lose a bet? Because there's no other explanation for turning a glorified bread box into the ugliest, loudest abomination on four wheels. That camo paint job isn't hiding anything except your common sense. It's like you're trying to blend into a junkyard. And trust me, that's the only place this thing belongs. And what's with the roof rack? Are you planning to escape the embarrassment by going off-grid? Newsflash. No amount of rooftop luggage can carry the weight of bad decisions that went into this disaster. And those rims, putting on this van is like putting lipstick on a pig. Actually, that's an insult to pig. Oh, Jack, you're an asshole. I actually haven't read these yet. This rotary powered monstrosity is the automotive equivalent of a hangover that never goes away. Loud, nauseating, and a constant reminder of poor life decisions. Every time you fire up that rotary, you're just announcing to the world, I have more money than brains. It's like the van's trying to scream over the engine. Kill me now.
Oh,
It's probably so true,
It's not mean, is it?
It's not finished, though. One last thing. Billy, you've taken a Pongo van, a vehicle nobody in their right mind would touch, and somehow managed to make it worse. This is just a bad idea. It's a bad idea. It's been supercharged, turbocharged, and then driven straight up. This van is living proof that just because you can do something doesn't mean you should.
You make me laugh, Shaq, but fuck you.
Jack, you're a fucking son of a bitch.
Oh,
How's that, guys?
You take him for a ride?
yeah.
Hey, good guy, they are. Oh,
Fuck technology. Hey, although we need more of
In
it.
the whole country, man.
Yeah, no. Shout out to that man. Fuck Jack.
Fuck AI.
I'm with you, bro.
Got no idea what I was talking about the son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Our relationship is like he's in love with him.
Well, I know I'm not in love with, no, that's retarded.
No, see, like you can tell.
No,
Will you get one? Will you be getting one?
Hey?
On 6 spots when they come out?
I can't. You know, I can't.
Of course, when we get them.
I can't wait for you.
What do you mean? Like a cheap
They'll be sticking in some stage.
What's the training?
It's like playing an LS1 these days.
Never know what you're going to get.
Put flog down in the fucking cylinder, but she all good for you.
She's owned.
Hey, put some fucking sleeves in. You be all good. Anyway, that's fucking God. But anyway, so honestly, guys, thank you so much for coming. Are we really? Are we done, bro?
Yeah, I think we need to get the fuck out.
Yeah,
of here.
we need it because
These boys.
shit's going
Alright,
downhill.
can we say, because the boys got to go out and fix up a car that's going to Summoner at 37 panel and stuff, like they got shit to do.
Oh shit, fuck. And thank you so much for coming down, guys. We really appreciate it. We don't know when this episode's coming out, but you cunts are fucking lucky to get it. I've got to be honest.
Cheers.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so it's just like
Legend. Thank you, brother. Fucking appreciate it. Thank you, my bro.
Thank you very much.
Billy.
Cheers for having us.
Yeah,
Hey.
no, we'll do this again. This
Yeah.
is just like a woman.
Alright,
We know how it worked out.
This is a teaser.
We know where we are now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
Cool.
Thanks for fucking tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, just on everything. Alright?
Yep. You
See you
just
guys.
someone's going to know somewhere.
Fuck off.
No, they definitely are.
Nice.